Welcome viewers. If U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland does not bring an indictment against the former president, he will greenlight future White Houses to commit widespread crimes, said Kimberly Wheel, an ABC News legal analyst. There will literally be no more checks and no more balances. In this video we will break it all down for you. But before we proceed, if you are new to my channel, please take a minute of your precious time to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell to get the latest updates from us. She isn't alone. Others have made the same case. Together, these seekers of justice are getting louder as they anticipate the possibility of Donald Trump getting away with his serial acts of sedition, mutiny and treason. But let's not let our hopes for tomorrow, if and when Donald Trump is behind bars, overtake our understanding of today. If anything, future White Houses will be finely attuned to the law, as the people working in them will fear what happened to predecessors under Donald Trump. If the former president is not indicted, I think we can expect the Justice Department to move heaven and earth to show the American people they can still have faith in the promise of American exceptionalism. In order to make sure the public still believes the rule of law applies equally, we can expect federal prosecutions to track down, arrest, indict and prosecute every person who came within farting distance of seditious conspiracy. Back to the underground, more than 840 people have been indicted in connection with the J6 insurrection. Some pleaded guilty. Some said they were only following Trump's orders. Some said they felt betrayed by the former president on account of his promising to join the sacking and looting of the U.S. Capitol, but instead going back to the White House to watch it all on television. The Department of Justice was already in the process of rending asunder the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers, two of the most notorious white power terrorist groups. They led the J6 attack. Justice will no doubt ramp up that process after last week's spectacular first hearing by the J6 committee. If there were misgivings about their intentions to find and murder members of the Congress, there are now no more misgivings. That Trump planned to sacrifice his paramilitary is clear, according to J6 committee member Jamie Raskin. During a talk in April, the Maryland congressman said Trump and his coup plotters expected Antifa to show up January 6. The plan was for the two sides to brawl, creating fantastic television images over which the president would return as the conquering hero who invoked martial law to restore law and order. Over the weekend, police officers arrested more than 30 members of the Patriot Front, a white nationalist group. They were taken into custody on suspicion of planning to riot during a Pride event in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. According to CBS News, the FBI, which is part of the Department of Justice, is assisting in the investigation by local law enforcement. During the Trump years, funding of and recruitment by white power terrorists groups grew sharply and then soared in the run-up to the J6 insurrection. That's according to information revealed last week by the first J6 committee. Even if the former president dodges prosecution, do you think these goons are going to think it's okay to be out in the open no matter what happens to Trump? The violent faction of his constituency is almost certainly heading back underground. Attention-getting is how they grew, but only the right kind of attention from, say, a sitting president who says, during a national debate, that they should stand back and stand by. The wrong kind from polite white society, which puts greater demands on law enforcement to act, is the beginning of the end of their time above ground. Once there were criminal consequences to face, flashing the white power sign to own the libs stopped being fun. This is likely regardless of what Garland decides to do about Trump. As for those who stood by Trump's side all the way to the end, I don't see how they escape accountability. None of them are as political toxic as Trump. Like Richard Nixon's henchmen, they're likely to go down. But let's not confuse dodging indictment with getting off scot-free. As they come for the little people, so do consequences come for Trump, too. We just can't see, in the present moment, what they will be in the future. What is your take on this matter? Please tell us in the comments and remember to subscribe as well. Thanks for